being late. What's on your plate when you're on a date? It's Orphia's delicious homemade pound cake, and we are here today. I'm Orphialasertrella Adams Taylor, President and CEO of Orphia's Pound Cake Company. And the history is my mother used to make these cakes, and she made them for her family and friends, and she had customers too. She'd make whole ones, and she made me learn this cake when I was right before I went to college. And I said, I'm not making no cake. I'm going to college. I got 3 degrees. And my dad said, you know what? It's okay. You learn this cake. She said, by heart, so it's not written down. 2 people had asked her for the recipe. She said, listen, I just gave them some recipe out of the book. She said, you're the only one, because I'm an only child. They had 3 miscarriages before I was born, so I count myself a blessing for being here. And so I did learn it. I went on to college, and then she kept making her cakes, and she would never dream that it would have been like this.
Right.
And so she passed away, and at the time I was working at a university, and the first day back, I stopped to get my coffee where I always get it from, and God had some cake there. I usually get a corn muffin because I like it real buttery and jelly on it and everything. And I said, I don't have time for that. My first day back after 3 weeks. So I went and I grabbed a slice of cake, and you know how you talk out loud? I said, this cake don't taste good. My mother's cake tastes better than this, right? People in lines to the guy behind, we call him Manana. He said, you talk about my cake in front of my customers, they're not going to buy. Why would you say? I said, oh, I didn't know I was talking loud. He said, your mother make a better cake than this. I want you to bring her slice, let me taste it. I said, well, she passed away. He said, can't you make it? I said, yeah, but I don't do that. He said, yes, you do, But it took a while. It was a while. And our business started in 2006. And his truck, and another Islamic truck was the first 2 trucks that started selling our cake. And it just went on from there. We got a contract, and I went to full-time. And it's in supermarkets throughout Delaware, New Jersey. We have a list of stores. I have some cousins, my Adams cousins, in South Carolina. They're working on it because they want it down there. And I have another cousin that's going to be the point person when I send it down there to her. So that's, it's a blessing. So we've been in business for about 12 years. And I know my aunt said, she's out there smiling. Said she laughing because didn't I say? We do have the staff. My 2 daughters are the only ones that know the recipe, and they know by heart too. We didn't write it down.
Awesome, I love
But people were asking, they were saying, I hope that recipe didn't go in the ground, but they said they didn't want to say nothing to me because I just came back to work. But it was funny how the man, and I do talk out loud when I'm thinking, but that time people were looking too, and I was like, oh no. So here we are. We have seasonal flavors. These are original butter today. Well, yesterday was the ending of our pumpkin spice.
Why did you just did it? No.
It's my favorite.
I know,
did it
you
to
would have
her.
loved it. We make it fun. Even when I used to work at the university as an administrator, and I did workshops from time to time, but that was part of my job. I made it fun.
Right.
A lot of fun. So what we did was we started with different flavors, like we had chocolate chip, and we had banana that came back 3 times. Classic caramel. We're in Williams-Sonoma. We got some surprises. We're going back to Williams-Sonoma. We're in all of them, but we go there and we have these sampling and selling events, and we donate a portion to whatever organization like St. Jude's or Children Hunger, No Kid Hunger. So we do that. So we got a new flavor coming. We got a couple other surprises. We do cake pops too, but we only do it for Williams-Sonoma because the stores only have the slices. So you'll see our cakes in the Sunoco Mini Mart. Here's a list of them here. This is not all the list.
Okay, let me
This
see
is a
this.
list.
Let me see this.
Yes.
IGA, Murray Market, Williams, Sonoma, Cherry Hill. Oh, Cherry Hill. Okay, Cherry Hill Mall, Williams Sonoma Christian Mall, Williams Sonoma King of Prussia Mall, My Blue Heaven, Cedarbrook Mall, 49th Street Stock Market, A&A Deli, 51st and Haverford, Golf Mini Mart, Golf Mini Mart Rising Sun, one on Old York Road, one on Winfield Avenue, one on Front and Spencer, Loop Mini Market, Ogonton, Cheltenham, Shell Mini Market, Broad and Stenton, Sunoco Mini Market, 4th and Shelton, Sunoco Market, Roosevelt Boulevard, and more locations on the website. Wait a second, before you go any further. I give my official stamp on this cake. Now, listen to this. Now, I got a little secret for you.
Yes.
I got a little secret for you.